Okay, it's the beer video. We're back. The skies above Pittsburgh right now are looking ominous. They've been threatening thunderstorms all day long. They were supposed to happen earlier. They kept not happening. And of course, now that we're going to record, they're happening. They're going to happen. So if I lose power, it should be okay because my laptop is well charged. I just might be in the dark. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, I don't know. How are things over there in Minnesota? I see you got your chair back from the cat.
Yes, and you'll notice I'm wearing my robe. Um, yeah, I went to the May Day parade, which is a tradition in Minneapolis,
Yeah.
which is like sorry, Matt's closing the door to the
Oh,
porch. Um, yeah, it's like punks and hippies like do this annual parade. It's pretty cool. The punks especially like have a cool thing going where like they have like a float with a Ferris wheel and shit.
oh,
Yeah, it's
right.
it's
And it's to celebrate May Day, obviously, right?
yeah, yeah.
That a certain conspiracy theorist talk show host last week called a communist holiday.
Yes.
Yeah, why would you want people to have good working conditions? That sucks. Yeah, I know. I know they hate unions, but oh well. Oh, I don't know. It's not been a very exciting time here. I don't know. You got anything exciting going on? We had all the road burn stuff last week, and now it's like we could make fun of John Fetterman again, but I'm kind of getting tired of that.
Yeah, it's a little sad. I got sunburned.
I I got a little bit on my sh oh yeah, okay, that's worse than mine. I got a little bit on my shoulders. I'm not showing the world my shoulders. Nobody wants to see that. Um, it's just because I'm a dum dum and I forgot to put sunscreen on before I went for a walk the other day.
Yeah, it's just getting to the season where I gotta like perpetually slime myself to avoid getting scorched.
Yep. 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 I'm I'm getting there. I used to not like I burned really bad one time, and then after that I had a really hard time getting anything from the sun. I thought my skin was broken. Yeah, I'm serious. I could be outside in the sun and it was like, why am I not tanning? Um, and then a couple years ago, just from walking, I started to burn, and so now I burn easily. So I have to. Oh my God. I hope people are still watching this after I'm talking about sun tanning. Jesus Christ. Ugh,
God, you little boy.
ugh, I don't know. There's
Should, should I show
there you go. Now everybody's back. Now everybody's back. Oh, there you go. I don't have anything good to show. Um, I think you went first last week because I don't have the little thing up. So I'll go first.
so looking forward to my beer, by the way. It's gonna make you so angry.
I know. And that's another reason I sort of want to get through mine. Um,
Yeah.
So this beer is called Foil, Foil. That's the can. Uh, and the reason this is the first time I think I've done this. I bought the beer because of the name of the brewery, because I just like the name of the brewery. It's Vitamin C Brewing, but C is spelled S-E-A, Vitamin C Brewing. I like it. I just thought it was a cool name. They're in Weymouth, Massachusetts. This is just an IPA. 7.2% alcohol by volume. And again, the can's kind of cool because it's like the F, the I, and the L are made with bricks, and then the O is also made with bricks, but there's like a door in front of it, and the door is breaking open. And yeah, I don't understand the relevance, but who cares? And I know I'm a day off on this, but drinking out of Return of the Jedi glass because yesterday was May 4th, and my cashier at the get-go yesterday, after I was leaving, said, "May the fourth be with you." And I was like, "That's the first person who's ever said that to me." There you go. I have where's my Death Star? There's my Death Star. Yep, there we go.
Yeah, I made it almost to 1:30 without someone moaning about how Rise of Skywalker ruined Star Wars. And you know what's funny to me is that like Okay, yeah, Rise of Skywalker is like the worst of the sequels,
Sure.
and it's like garbled and silly
Yeah.
and like kind of a mess, but like I'm going to say something which will maybe get me canceled. It's better than the Phantom Menace.
I don't think, how would that get you, how would that get you canceled? I think that that's a very reasonable thing to say. And funny you say that. I was at the mall yesterday, yeah, but waiting for my nail appointment. So I'm walking around the mall. And so I went into the store called Box Lunch, which is like, I think Hot Topic owns it, but it's like more expensive. Oh, sorry, I didn't go in. I was walking past it. And in their window, they just had like 25th anniversary merch for the Phantom Menace. And I'm like, who the fuck? Why?
I'm not gonna like needle people who watched it as children and
Sure.
enjoyed it,
Sure.
like whatever. Like, I think I've talked a lot about how I watched a lot of like terrible sword and sorcery movies from the 80s and I love them.
Yeah.
Like, like I know they're bad.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It's just like in terms of like things I am able to rewatch now as an adult, like I can watch like Rise of Skywalker and I'm like, well, like some of those storytelling decisions are a little questionable.
Yeah.
But like I try to rewatch The Phantom Menace and it's like every line from every actor sounds like it's being read out at gunpoint.
Yeah. Yeah.
It just looks ugly.
Yeah.
I don't know. It really drives home the point that like Lucas it can be a really good like director, but only when he has someone on his shoulder telling him no sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. And not to mention there's definitely some racist characters in that movie.
Oh, what? Yeah, you got the Asian like trade guys.
Yeah, the Trade Federation guys that speak with you in Asian accents. Jar Jar Binks. Oh, the Gungans as a whole. Yeah.
Jar Binks has a Caribbean black accent.
I was just thinking that. I was just thinking that. I'm glad I didn't have to be the one to say it. But yeah, I saw that. I wasn't not even I didn't even go in like out of curiosity to see what they were selling because look, the one positive I guess I can take out of the Phantom Menace is Darth Maul is a fucking cool character. And
Agreed.
the fact that in canon he is still alive, which is great. Thumbs up. But everything else about that's bad. But you know what? I've watched the other two movies like, not recently, but I've they'll TBS will run the Star Wars shit all day, and like I've seen parts of the Attack of the Clones and whatever the fuck the third one was called.
Oh,
Oh,
prevented the Sith.
was that
Yeah,
it? Yeah. Oh,
yeah,
they're bad too. Like, I mean, they did get better, but not to the point where they're good. I don't know. It's
yeah.
it's rough watching.
Cool moments, like and some striking visuals, but like, man, generally just not a fun watch. And you know what's weird about it is like Hayden Christensen, like I hate watching him in them. I think he's bad,
Oh,
but
it's terrible.
he's not a bad actor. I've seen him
No,
stuff. He's fine. But
Samuel L. Jackson's not a bad actor, but
yeah,
as Mace Windu, bad. Just everybody's bad. Yeah, it's just I don't know. It's like they just memorized lines and they put no emotion into it. Probably because nobody they probably realized how bad the dialogue was that they were being
mm,
forced to say. So like who could get enthusiastic about I hate sand, you know? Just bad.
it's funny. My friend pointed out actually, like he hates sand.
Hmm.
Paul Atreides loves sand,
Yep,
but both those paths get you to Space Hitler.
that's true. That's true. Yep, fuck sand. I think that's what we're saying here.
Yeah, I guess so.
Fuck sand. I forgot about my beer. It's this is what it looks like. It's a pretty foggy looking IPA. We cannot see through this thing. It looks pretty chunky. Just sitting here, I can smell the hops. Yeah, it's very hoppy. So let's it's bitter. That's the first taste profile I get is just bitterness. Uh Strangely, other than the bitterness on the flavor profile, it's not really screaming at me. It's a little citrusy. This is such an easy way out, but it tastes like an IPA. It just tastes like an IPA. Really good carbonation. I like that. The thickness is good. I like that. Um, yeah, it's mildly citrusy. I guess, if you're I know the flavor profile. Oh, well, people are sick of IPAs. One, I know that. I know they're overdone, but I know that like the flavors are generally tend to push people away. So I mean, this is a milder tasting IPA. It's not really in your face. Um, and again, like if bitterness is, by the way, it looks like death outside. It's this is gonna be bad. Anyway, um,
Well, I'm just gonna be smug about this then.
yes, look at that. Ah, yeah, that's not what we're getting here. It is a gonna storm. Um. If bitterness is a thing that kind of turns you off, this probably won't be your thing because there's definitely bitterness is without. I'm like speaking through a burp here. Sorry. Oh yes, we need to talk about that. Um, but it's an IPA. There's nothing particularly special about it. Um, it's just an IPA. It's drinkable. I like it. But I like IPAs. I mean, if you don't like IPAs, this isn't going to change your mind. It's not going to convert anybody. But if you just want a good, reliable IPA that's, not, what was was it 7.2? Yeah, 7.2. So, I mean, you can drink a pint and feel okay. So, not bad. And I would like to try to find more of these. I don't know what else vitamin C makes. This is the first time I've seen their beers. So I'll be curious to see what else they offer and try something else in the future. Let's talk about that thing. Because I saw a picture of it earlier and it has something to do with what does that have to do with?
Oh yeah, so this was knitted by one of my husband's Magic the Gathering friends. This is an owlbear.
Nice. Oh God, wait a minute. Keep talking. It's an owl bear?
Hmm.
Okay. Um, is it a character or is it just something that somebody made?
So owlbears are a creature from the Dungeons and Dragons universe generally, and there's like one in Baldur's Gate 3 that you can adopt.
Nice. I still have to play Baldur's Gate because it's still charged. It like most games don't generally tend to there'll be a sale period where you can get a better price on it, and it's been $70 forever. I check every week. It's never on sale. I'm just like, just knock the price down a little because but I do want to start playing it. And my friend Jane at work has asked me if I play Baldur's Gate, and I'm like, I don't. Oh, she wanted me to ask you a question or to say something to you about Baldur's Gate. Let me find her text. Uh, really exciting for everybody to out there to watch me search for a text message. Uh, let's see. Maybe it was on our work chat. I don't see it in our text. I don't know. I'll get back to you on it. I don't remember what it was, but I'm glad you're giving that guy a hug and he looks very comfortable and I'm a big fan.
Yay, fun.
Helen,
Uh,
feels like you've already had some beers.
Oh yeah. What can you tell? Yeah, no, I was out in the park and downing some hams, so
There you go. There you go. I love it.
I'm a little tipsy.
Awesome. And
Is it
I guess
time?
you're not doing a shirt reveal because you're wearing a robe.
Yes.
All right. I'm just wearing an Inter Arma shirt because we talked about them last week. And so there you go. Inter Arma.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. All right, El Helen, piss me off with your beer.
Yes. Okay, so I've featured Oliphant before,
Mhm.
and I think I have featured a variation of this beer before, but strawberry pickle
I knew it
beer.
was gonna be pickles. I knew it was gonna be pickles. I fucking knew it. By the way, I just bought uh like Lay's puts out like different flavored chips like a couple times a year. You just got squirted in the face, didn't you? Yep. And they just put out a Cuban sandwich. Wait, I just talked over you. Say that again.
I said not the first time.
It's never our first time. But I bought a bag of Cuban sandwich chips today, and they just taste like pickles. But strawberry pickle. Okay, that just looks like a soda.
Mm-hmm. So,
It's a good pour.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I'm amazed I can manage manage this. Sorry, I'm a bit drunk.
It's okay. I should have. I wish I would have hit my pen now before we start, so we could have both been a little inebriated.
Oh, that's good.
It's not, but it's okay.
Well, if you like pickles, it's good. So what this reminds me of actually is Matt introduced me to the concept of Kool-Aid pickles a while
I've heard of
ago.
that. Yeah, I've heard of that.
Right. So it's like you drain the brine from a standard jar of pickles and you replace it with Kool-Aid. So you get this kind of salty, sweet, fruity situation. And like this is pretty much what this tastes like.
Huh.
Yeah, it's like briny and fruity. Yeah, this is just a Kool-Aid pickle beer. And I love Kool-Aid pickles because I'm a sicko, so I'm really into this. I don't think I could drink any more than one of these, but
Because of the sourness or the brininess?
yeah, it's really briny. I mean, that's a pickle beer, so I feel like more than one of these is just an invitation to heartburn.
Yeah.
Like just one of these is like really pleasant. And it's like this lovely color. Look at that.
I like the color a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say something. I would try that. Just because I'm curious. Because I a straight up pickle beer, fuck off. I'm never doing that again. But I would try that. Just to see what it's like.
Hmm.
I'm a glutton for punishment, I guess. Sorry. This is I guess another comment about this IPA is it's making me burp a lot. So I'm struggling over here trying to get through sentences without, just flat out being a gross dude. Ugh.
Hmm.
Um, so you like it. So it's a positive.
Yeah. I think it's really nice. It's a perfect salty sweet flavor combination. And excuse me. Yeah, this beer's just about 4%, so
I was just gonna ask, yeah.
yeah,
So it's
I'm
not gonna wreck you. You could drink that. You could drink a couple of those if you really wanted to and not feel too bad.
hmm.
Oh, my dog's barking at the thunder. It's getting worse, by the way. This is I just get started already. If you're gonna fucking storm, storm. I'm tired of this. Tired of waiting. Um, I have to ask because I know you and I have talked many times about really silly heavy metal bands.
Mm-hmm.
I got one for you. Maybe you've
Mm-hmm.
already heard of this because I was introduced to this last night, and it's not easy to introduce me to heavy metal bands that I've never heard before. Um, Hold on, I have to look this up. Have you heard of the band Windrose?
Oh yeah, diggy diggy hole.
There you go. That's what it is. I've never heard that before, and I heard it yesterday. Lex played it for me, and as soon as I saw the Napalm Records logo come up on the screen, I was like, "Oh shit!" Because not that Napalm doesn't have some. I have a couple good bands, but it was like after I saw this thing and I got the whole thing explained to me what it is. So I get it's a version of a Minecraft song. Holy fuck. Had you not told me what the label was and just showed me the video and then said what label are they on, easily I would have said napalm. So you are the I would say out of the two of us, you are a little bit more friendly toward really bizarre and wacky heavy metal. So what are your thoughts on this?
I mean, I think they accomplished what they set out to do pretty
Yeah.
well. I have a couple of their songs on my workout playlist. Um, yeah, I don't know. Like, I love goofy power metal. There's a couple of their songs I really dig. Like, I don't know if I want to sit through an entire live set or an entire album, but like, I don't know. I think they do what they want to do pretty effectively. Good for them.
It just gets to the point they're too wacky for me. It's like it's just I can't do it. I hate to be the guy that hates fun, but and I get why people would find it fun. And I'm sure everybody in their audience is drunk as shit whenever there here it comes again. Whenever does that thing have a name? You think you said it already, but I forgot.
Oh, he doesn't have a name yet,
It
but
doesn't. Okay.
soon.
All right, we'll come up with a name. Um, what was I saying? Oh, but hating fun. Yeah, I hate fun. So I was watching this video and not knowing what to do with my body. So I don't know. But they have a new record coming out apparently. I had to look them up because like at first I was like, I know this isn't a joke band because and they're Italian?
Oh, why are you surprised? Italy has a rich tradition of goofy
It's
power
like
metal.
they just didn't that would have been the last place I would have guessed where they came from. I for sure would have been like they're Swedish or something like that. Yeah, so it just surprised me that they were Italian.
So
What's that?
I think Rhapsody's from Italy, right?
Are they? Let me look that up. I'm also really disappointed I now have Diggy Diggy Hole in my search history. Um, let's see. Wait, Rhapsody of Fire or Rhapsody?
Rhapsody of Fire is the iteration that split off after the founding members had a bit of a dispute over the band name trademark.
I got you. Yeah, they are Italian. Yeah.
Yep.
Wow. Oh, okay, there we go. Why did Rhapsody change it? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to tell you an anecdote actually about that. So I saw original recipe Rhapsody back in like I want um and like my boyfriend at the time was like this guy who took himself super seriously as a death metal musician and like fucking like needled me for weeks and weeks leading up to the show. Like, oh, you're gonna listen to some fruity fucking power metal? Like, what is this? Like, you clown. You have such bad taste. And like, I go to the show, right? And he's there. And I'm like, hey, hey, baby, I thought you didn't like this. And he just fucking does this. And he's like, don't tell anyone I was here.
Coward. Coward.
Yes.
Coward. Yeah, that's ridiculous. That is just fucking I'm not gonna shit on somebody for go like whatever. Go to a show. I don't care. Go to a show. Go see whoever you want. It's sorry, big lightning flash. I might die during this. I might die during the beer video. Helen, if I die during the beer video, I need you to get a fill-in for me next week because I'll be dead. Speaking of dead, I've not seen every episode of King of the Hill. Okay, I'm still working my way through them. I just saw the one where Cotton dies. Spoiler alert. Sorry if anybody did. I had no idea that Cotton would die. But yeah, I just saw the one where Cotton dies.
Did you see the one where they go to Japan?
Yes. Yes.
Yay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a tremendous one. Fucking fuck. Sorry, it's really progressing over here. It is the dog's barking. I can already hear her. The storm, it's here. Folks, the storm is here. I am minutes from death. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, what?
I said, okay, Q.
Yeah. I'm now feeling justified because like I was gonna get the car wash today because there is so much fucking pollen over here. I'm sure it's probably the same where you're at too. And like my car was just coated with yellow. And I actually hosed my car off when I got home the other day because I was like, I'm not washing the car, I'm just fucking hosing all this pollen off the car. And then the next day it was back. So the car really needed to go through the car wash, but I was like, if it's gonna thunderstorm, I'm not doing it today. And then I figured I probably, because I didn't do it, it wasn't gonna storm. Ah, nobody's watching at this point anyway. I can keep talking about a storm. Um, yeah, it's I gotta close this window because I had the window open to get there. You go. Right. We're back. Everybody's back. It's Tit TV is back, and there we go. I've just seen the numbers and they are increasing. So there you go. That brought them
Oh,
all back in. I got nothing. What am I going to show people?
got this tattoo when I was 19 and I am 39 now. So this tattoo is old enough to vote and almost old enough to drink.
Wow. So this
Yeah,
so this means you have two votes in the upcoming election.
that's right.
Vote twice, everybody. That's how we get things done. Apparently, that's how we get things done. Whoa, we vote twice, and yeah, sorry, it's done.
Yeah, Soros has paid me to do this, obviously.
Yeah. That's funny enough. That was that was the John Fetterman thing. Is he's now saying that he's trashing George Soros as being the people that's who's funding the students at Columbia University. Like, just go stop, just stop. I've never seen someone fall and hit their head on every step on the way down more like this guy has.
Yeah, yeah. Like, okay, he went from like a guy who had maybe some questionable shit in his past, and like we were maybe willing to look past that, and no, he's just deliberately pissed in everyone's faces that ever supported him.
Yep. Yep. Fuck that guy. I have a John Fetterman shirt because I supported his campaign. And it's tucked away in a box somewhere, but the next time I find it, I am going to set it on fire. Because that's
The only politician shirt I ever bought was Ilhan Omar's.
yeah,
Um, and it's not a color I like to wear generally,
yeah.
but haven't worn it as anything but a pajama shirt. But yeah, it's like it's great actually because like Trump had a fucking rally around here. It's like and it's just like Ilhan Omar, that fucking like a Somali bitch, like you're saying some racist shit about here
Good point.
about her. And then like he got like fucking curb stomped in the 2020 election. And someone asked her about it, and she's like, "Well, I believe it is how do you say fuck around and find out?" So I
Yeah,
have an shirt that says like it's tastefully censored, but it says fuck around and find out.
I love that. That's great. Yep,
Yeah.
yep. And I still think you'd be justified wearing an Illinois Omar shirt because she is the real fucking deal. Uh,
No, I think everyone owes her a fucking apology for
yeah,
obvious
yeah,
reasons.
yep.
Yeah, it's just like she said APAC has some outsized influence, and like everyone just threw a hissy fit about that. And
Yeah, yeah. People don't like to be confronted with things that make them feel uncomfortable, and
yeah,
that's
yeah.
happening. Um, hey, let's end it on that note because this storm's getting bad, and I feel like maybe not sitting in front of a window would be a really good idea right now. So,
Mm.
um, this has been the beer video. This has been Helen's chest piece, and fuck pickles. Sorry, I'm sorry, Helen. I feel terrible. I'm sorry. Goodbye, everyone.